Even if you eat a lot of fruits and vegetables and are well versed in the latest and greatest superfoods on the market, you're only halfway there. The other half is figuring out how to get the most out of all that hard work. However, even when we eat healthy foods, we can become ill. The reason for this unsolved mystery is the way we eat them. Yes, you read that correctly. Every natural food is high in nutrients and minerals, but we degrade their nutritional value by cooking them incorrectly. Today, we'll look at 10 foods that are good for the human body but are often eaten or cooked incorrectly. Flax seeds. These little pods are packed with health benefits. They're high in fiber, heart-healthy omega-3s and lignans, which are phytochemicals that may protect against cancer. What is the key word here? Locked. Because your body cannot digest whole flax seeds, sprinkling a handful into your morning smoothie or onto your yogurt snack won't get you very far in terms of nutrients. Most experts, according to Catherine Ziritzky, RD, a registered dietitian with the Mayo Clinic, recommend eating ground flax seeds. Buy them pre-ground or grind them in a coffee grinder, spice mill, or specially designed flax mill to avoid flushing away the health benefits. Black tea. According to market research, Americans are drinking more tea than ever before, nearly 20% more than they did in 2000. Make sure you're not also reaching for milk before you pour yourself another cup. While adding dairy to black tea does not affect the antioxidants in the herbal drink, it does negate any cardiovascular benefits you might have hoped for. Milk proteins can bind with the catechins in tea, making it more difficult for the body to absorb the beneficial plant compounds. Broccoli. We completely understand, you can only eat so much raw or steamed broccoli before it becomes monotonous. However, if you want to get the most health benefits out of this cruciferous veggie, avoid boiling or frying it. Broccoli is high in vitamin C, chlorophyll, antioxidants, and anticarcinogenic compounds, and a 2009 Chinese study discovered that steaming is the best cooking method for preserving those health benefits. The most nutrients were lost during boiling and stir-frying. Strawberries. Nothing beats biting into those first juicy summer strawberries, especially when you consider how much fiber, antioxidants, and vitamin C each bright red berry contains. The catch is this: to reap the full range of health benefits, avoid cutting them for as long as possible. According to Christy Del Coro, senior culinary nutritionist for SPE Certified, certain nutrients, particularly vitamin C, are light and oxygen sensitive. By cutting strawberries, you expose more cells to those nutrient-degrading elements. She says, if the convenience of pre-cut produces the difference between you eating fruits and vegetables or not, it's still a better option than not eating them at all. Frozen produce retains a lot of nutrients and is better for you than eating an out-of-season fruit or vegetable that has traveled a long distance or hasn't been allowed to fully ripen. Garlic. Allicin, the cancer-fighting enzyme found in garlic, benefits from exposure to air, unlike vitamin C. To that end, Sarah Haas, RDN, a consultant dietitian, chef, and Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics spokesperson, suggests leaving chopped garlic out for about 10 minutes before tossing it into any dish to allow the compound to fully activate. Beans and whole grains. Whole, unrefined grains and dried beans contain phytates, which are antioxidant compounds that can bind to vitamins and minerals in food and prevent them from being absorbed by the body, Del Coro explains. Farro, fricassee, sorghum, and wheat berries should be soaked in water overnight to help release the phytates, she says. However, this does not apply to semi-refined or unhulled varieties such as pearled barley or instant oats. The soaking process not only ensures that you get the maximum amount of nutrients like iron and zinc, but it also makes your digestive tract work less. Yogurt. You know that watery substance that frequently appears on top of Greek yogurt? Which one do you most likely pour down the drain? That's whey, and it contains protein, vitamin B12, and minerals like calcium and phosphorus, according to Haas. Instead of discarding the whey, give your yogurt a quick stir to retain all of its health benefits. Another thing to keep in mind, according to Haas, is that you won't get the probiotic benefits of yogurt if you cook it with a hot dish like chicken curry or marinated lamb. Live and active cultures cannot withstand heat and will be destroyed during the cooking process, she says. However, you'll still get protein, calcium, and vitamin D. Tomatoes. Fresh, ripe tomatoes add a burst of flavor to salads and sandwiches, but Haas recommends cooking them to absorb their lycopene, the phytonutrient responsible for the fruit's cancer and heart disease fighting properties. Cornell researchers discovered that heating tomatoes to 190 degrees Fahrenheit increases their antioxidant content. Grilled meat. Everyone enjoys a summer barbecue, but Tanya Zuckerbrot, RD, a registered dietitian in New York City, warns against perfectly charred cuts of meat. Grilling meat over an open flame at high temperatures may increase cancer risk, she says. According to Zuckerbrot, the National Cancer Institute warns that when meats are cooked at high temperatures, such as char grilling, two potentially cancer-causing chemicals, heterocyclic amines, HCAs, and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs, are formed. Don't base food safety on the color of the cooked meat, says Zuckerbrot. Use a food thermometer to ensure that meats are cooked to the USDA's recommended minimum internal temperature. Asparagus. We've all seen those convenient microwave-safe veggie pouches, and nuking these spears in a ready-made bag seems a lot easier than breaking out a steamer and pot and waiting for water to boil. However, as Zuckerbrot points out, a study published in the journal Acta Agriculturae Scandinavica discovered that this cooking method depletes the vitamin C content of this vegetable because the nutrient is water-soluble. Instead, Zuckerbrot suggests a quick steam or stir-fry on the stove, emphasizing that the key is to cook the vegetable until it's tender and crisp, rather than mushy and soft. Save the leftover water from steaming asparagus, she adds. It contains a lot of vitamins and minerals. You can use it to make a sauce or soup.